Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today it's a
Chico, the other Chico. Yeah, I seen that. Well, they said in the admin chat they was about to put him out anyway. Because he kept saying he didn't want to play.
As we're off in week 9. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. First carry.
Actually, number 5 is there. I thought I had something to him.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
I don't know why I thought I had a whole shot.
Take possession of the football.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff.
I think I seen you use her and thought you was gonna fuck it up, so I just threw it. I didn't even look.
You can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to
What the fuck?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah!
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
I mean, Caden Stearns, you stupid piece of shit.
Touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I'll be honest with you. This shit die.
So
OSS will be my only league. I ain't got time to build another quarterback up. I got time, but I don't know if I feel like it. To be honest, yeah, I don't know if I'm rocking.
And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball.
Man, shout out to Sam Howell, man. I would have made him a champion.
Lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield Incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was
Bro,
incomplete,
Fields Slinger 1 is not Slinger 1, if that makes sense.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
I mean Gabriel.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Hell, man. That was
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I'm over here fucking up Fields' fucking touchdown to interception ratio.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken
I don't
successfully.
think I won a game since Friday when I played.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December.
Okay, Huff. Okay, Huff. Way to run the alley, Huff.
They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they can.
There's some sharks.
Oh my goodness, Uchenna! Let me click on to him, Madden.
Knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand.
A lot of shit that goes on in my mind, man. I just be thinking about how I'm gonna stop these running backs.
But instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Fuck.
Oh, he's got
I knew it too.
open, complete.
I saw it light up too early. That's why I knew I was out of position. I'm waiting on a corner route.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Isaiah. Good coverage, Isaiah.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Which one was that?
Another good gain. That's now
That
35
corner route was
yards
strapped.
combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Cowboys at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they've been playing their best football of the year. 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And some room to work.
Well, I was actually on the wrong
And he
play.
will finally
I was
be
trying to
wrestled down at the Lions' 7-yard line.
switch
They
into
came
a
into this game
fucking.
saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He rifles
Woohoo!
caught by Moore. And
Man,
this is
that's
gonna
Oklahoma.
result
They
in
don't block
losing
at
yardage.
Oklahoma.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Okay, Stearns, you've made up for it. Hit that motherfucker in his gut, man.
Watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The kick by Carlson is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is.
I care about week 13. Who was playing in the kickoff game?
Missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. After the made field goal,
They not doing. They just putting out. They leaking a few games type shit. The whole schedule come out tomorrow.
At the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They know him, but yeah, they can't put them all out till tomorrow.
2 interceptions. And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA.
The heat of losing. I'm watching that shit, man. That shit been every brick fucking make me lose intelligence. I've been peeping that.
They run again on 1st down.
Okay, King Vaughn.
And he'll get this down only to about the 40.
Except for when he faced YRN and got his ass whooped. Bad too. He's probably gonna win all the awards in the AFC at least. Oh my God, no, bro. A is usually on my right. Y is on the left.
Trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Okay, McBride, that's why you here. That's why I went and got you.
And he's going to have another 1st
Top shelf that little boy, man.
At the Cowboys 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call running left. And he is going to
Fucking rostering 4 tight ends right now. I don't think I've ever done that.
There, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it?
I don't have a fullback, and
sometimes you have to play against the run.
I have all these DBs, all these extra DBs, so one of them can play corner if they need to.
Fields.
Oh, we are not open. We're just getting strapped.
Williams forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
And all the way inside the 15.
What the fuck is going on?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Fields.
Oh, you a router, huh? I got me a nice tight end. Thank you, Tampa. Thank you, Tampa. He's a fucking monster, huh?
As they have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. after the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
you had 4 yards. That was it. If you got past Porter, you had 4 yards. That was it.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on.
Uchenna was tracking that shit, man. Stop playing with him.
Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Watson, off play action. That's complete.
That's okay, Isaiah. Make him earn it.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
So much goes into a successful play,
Hell
doesn't it?
no, we was tracking that.
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Oh my God, Huff! Ah! Go down, Kenny. Which one of my players stripped that shit, man? That was me, though. I pressed RB. You feel me? Huff, don't ever get put down like that again. You a linebacker. You not no fucking safety, Huff. Don't ever get put down like that again.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Yep, we to the corner. Ooh, Chase Young, you motherfucker. Ooh.
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
Head top that little ass boy. He's beat. Head top that little ass nigga, man.
They're able to convert.
He's beat.
That sets up a 1st and goal. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You don't often see a sneak on 2nd down. Usually that's reserved for a 3rd or 4th down call. But the element of surprise was not with them, and they returned back on that attempt.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
That's why I got in a different formation that time to give me a little bit more space. Oh, and Cater might need to get his ass traded for what he allowed on that fucking on that touchdown to put you up in the 4th quarter. That's dying. It was the right side. It was the fast guy, but he wasn't even torched. He just ran up, and I didn't do the commit underneath thing, whatever that is. He just ran up for no reason. So Cater might need to go to. No, not literally, because the only other option is Noah. I mean.
The Dallas offense here set
that
to
team is slow, but you know we tried.
With him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st down, Watson.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe he threw that. I can't believe he dropped it, but I can't believe he got that off.
missed connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
Who is that strapping? That's Joey Porter?
Another throw on second down.
Who is that strapping?
Incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Watson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Mullen, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
I'm done. Oh, fuck.
Defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2
Hell no,
seconds
this
remaining
ain't
in the
that.
second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
What the fuck? I didn't press that shit.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Bro. Bro,
It's the
I told the
Cowboys
nigga
who
to
get the
relax.
football first, and they trail here as
listen.
well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down.
Who is that? Okay, Kenny? Okay, honey?
Coming out of the locker room. Well, they've studied
Bro, Keon ain't responding to my text, bro. I said, damn, Keon, you ain't responding to my shit? Yeah, bro. He responded to the first one, told me to send it. Then he ain't responded to the actual video.
And maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
You need to take Zeke jersey off. That shit need to be retired after 2016.
We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Nah, I was there, but I thought you was going. I thought the goal would be the slot guy. I couldn't guard the outside.
Watson.
Now your players ran into each other. Oh shit!
Hit on the return. It's a loose football, and I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the Lion team. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Oh shit!
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect him to do exactly that.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Gabriel had one. Head top.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Oh, we tracking that. We tracking that, Caden. Ain't we? Oh, what the? I should have pressed X.
He's going to get this down near the 25.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
Shit.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
On 2nd and goal.
Oh, you got me.
Touchdown, Cowboys. From 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
I can't wait till I run into that Broncos nigga, man. We'll put some federal on
down to 2
him.
scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, I chew clock after I go by 3 touchdowns because I don't want all the awards, so I could care less about them awards. I mean, yeah, you want to develop your players. But
Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Gabriel!
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields.
No, I waited too long. Fuck.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So that
The fucked up thing is, you guys sat on a fucking stop and go from Quez like it was a fucking slant.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Did he concede?
Taken at the goal line.
I didn't like the energy of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
Andre Cisco there on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7,
Bro.
Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back.
We can't block this motherfucker.
Momentum. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bro, I want you to run that shit.
On 4th down, Fields.
Got him.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Can't believe they took away Chubb X Factor because he ran for 999 instead of 1,000. What kind of shit is that?
Of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could
The
actually
fuck
draw
are we?
a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields.
Ah!
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
Darnell, I seen Holland spying and got scared.
They snap it to Fields.
Gabriel!
It's incomplete. They cannot
the
convert,
fuck?
and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on
That's the
4th
easiest
down.
catch you've
And
had all
Dallas,
season.
they'll take over in terrific field position.
Oh!
On 1st down, they'll go to the
You go,
ground
JT.
attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 44, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down,
okay,
they'll go
Uchenna.
ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there.
What the fuck are we doing? How can we be manned up on a running back and nobody guards him? What the fuck is Trayvon Mullen doing?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this
Oh my God.
to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Throwing on first down,
Bro,
but this one winds up to
we
be
can't even block the normal dev. I mean, the star dev motherfuckers.
From the 25-yard line.
Harris jump.
And Chubb try the middle here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Got him.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
I'm not sure this is how they had it drawn out on paper, but this is going to work out for them and then some.
Terrence Steele, get your bitch ass back in this game.
They decide to check it down, and he just turns into a pure athlete and makes a huge play for them.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Foot contusion.
20 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and pass.
Hey, Eagles, I know what the spread is. Stop talking to me. Trying to win a football game.
Motion goes to tight end. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Someone get in the goddamn end zone.
Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. All eyes on Fields. The pass caught by his running back.
Get in there! Let's go!
Nick Chubb from 4 yards out. And the Lions answer back.
Have a day, Chubb.
Of their own to break our tie and take the lead.
Have a fucking day.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
You ran into me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand
Oh, I had it.
and he's got room.
I had it.
This inside the 30. Watson to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The
need the
Cowboys
ball
going to use
out.
their 2nd timeout now. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
I know it was a game.
Need the ball out
but
one
you have to
time.
sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
I need the ball out one time.
Now Watson. Gonna throw
He
deep
missed
for
him.
the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw, Watson.
Oh, no.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6.
Oh.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score.
All right.
As they come
Tackle
up on
him.
1st and goal.
Jesus
And he's gonna
Christ,
pass this
man.
one forward as they stop him right
What
around
the
one.
fuck?
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
What the fuck?
2nd and goal from the 1. Watson.
Yes!
Again, and that
fucking go!
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field.
Oh, man, that should be live and televised because we're just not good enough throwing the ball right now. We can't block. Without Zach, this team just can't do much. So, we'll see.
Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it
Good
away
shit.
on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
Are you motherfuckers not entertained? Are you motherfuckers not entertained? This is what I do. I live for this pressure. I live for this.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys,
I really do this shit, man. I live for this shit.
They'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Who thought I wasn't covering that shit, nigga? This is me.